I just earned $21,770 in 7 days from this vending machine concept, as you can see in this screenshot. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it. I'm breaking down my entire system, the strategies that generated this income, and how you can do the same without all the trial and error. All right, here's what we're gonna cover today. Why I chose this vending niche, what I call nightlife vending, instead of the traditional snack and drink machines, the exact 3 steps that I took to get started, and my go-to tips for making up to $21,000 in 7 days. Let's get into it. So, what is nightlife vending, and why did I get into it? It's very simple. Nightlife vending means placing vending machines in locations like bars and nightclubs and stocking them with things people actually need whenever they're out at night. So instead of just chips and sodas, these machines are filled with Zins, vapes, gum, hangover prevention gummies, mini power banks, mystery bags, and a lot more. A question I get a lot is, why did you get into this? The truth is, I got into this because I was in a really tough spot financially. I had gone broke from sports betting and I needed to make money fast. So I started small, selling Jewel Pods out of a backpack in college at the University of Miami back in 2018. I knew the market, I knew what the students wanted, and I saw that opportunity. And it probably wasn't even legal at the time. But that hustle turned into something bigger. And that's when I realized that I could automate it through vending. As I looked deeper into the market, it just hit me. What if I put a vending machine in my frat house? I already saw the demand for the product, and vending was the way to scale it without the usual limits. I could set it up, automate it, and let the machines do their thing while I focused on growing. Then I started thinking bigger, especially about nightlife. People are out late, looking for quick fixes, but most shops are either too far or a pain to leave the bar to go to the nearest convenience store down the street, leaving during prime time. Vending just made sense in nightlife. So there's a whole market of people who need easy access to Zyn, mini power banks to charge their phones, gum, and a lot more in busy spots without having to deal with long lines or limited options. This is why nightlife vending is the future. As of 2025, there are around 68,000 bars and nightclubs in the US alone. And the industry is growing fast, bringing in more and more foot traffic. Since 2021, visits to bars and nightclubs have increased 33%. And this trend is just getting started. Some cities are even seeing faster growth, like Las Vegas, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Phoenix, New Orleans, Madison, Charlotte, Austin, Nashville, Atlanta. These are some of the strongest nightlife markets for this vending niche. And if you live in one of these cities, stick around to the end, I've got some good news for you. Okay, another reason, and probably the most obvious one. It just makes way more money. Most traditional vending machines barely pull in $300 a month. Nightlife vending machines, on the other hand, average around $1,500 in revenue every single month per machine. I honestly have some machines that do $5,000 and $6,000 a month too. So here's why nightlife vending can make at least 5 times more than traditional vending. First off, you get higher margins. Traditional vending machines sell cheap snacks like chips and sodas and candy. Nightlife vending focuses on high margin products like Zins, vapes, and mystery bags. These items can give you a gross profit margin of 70 to 75% per unit. You have a hyper-targeted demand. People at bars are not price sensitive. They're tipsy in the moment and want convenience, so they don't leave in the middle of the night to go to the nearest convenience store down the street, because what are the odds they're really coming back to the bar? They'll gladly spend an extra $5 for a product that's sold down the street because they don't want to leave. Finally, you have way less competition. Traditional vending machines are everywhere, competing with each other for the same dollar. With nightlife vending, you're filling a unique need in a high demand spot with little to no competition. This is blue ocean right now. All right, that's an overview of what nightlife vending is, why it's my niche, and the reasons I got into it. Now, let's dive into the part that you've been waiting for, how to actually get started. And hey, if you prefer reading through a guide like this instead, I've published all of them in my newsletter called Becoming a Vendpreneur. You can check that out right over here for free. Let's get back to my screen. We'll run through my 3-step blueprint for getting started in the nightlife vending business. Number 1, how to choose the right location. Number 2, how to find the right products to stock. And number 3, how to buy the right machines. Starting with step 1, choosing the right locations. Impulse buys are what make vending machines profitable. So you've got to place your machine where people are ready to spend. And to find those spots, build what I call the list. It's pretty straightforward. Open Google Maps, search for bars, nightclubs, concert venues, and festivals within a 15-mile radius of your home. Don't overthink it. Just type in keywords like bars near me, clubs near me, festivals in blank city. You should have 20 to 30 solid leads in under an hour. But here's the thing, not every location is worth pitching to. You don't want your machine stuck in some old biker bar with the average age being 55. You want high foot traffic, a 21 to 35 age range, and ideally the kind of crowd that spends money without thinking twice. By the way, college bars are gold mines. Here's the test I still use to this day. If a bar or club has a line outside on a Wednesday, I'd be surprised if that machine inside generated anything less than $2,000 a month. Not Friday, not Saturday, Wednesday. That tells you two things. Number one, they've got real demand and not just weekend hype. And number two, their customers are habitual partiers who are the best kind of customers. Once you've got your list, it's time to take action. There are 5 simple ways you can reach out. Number 1, cold calling. This is one of the fastest ways to land new vending locations. You get instant feedback, and it's easy to tell if they're interested or not. Plus, you can handle any questions or concerns right on the spot. Fun fact, over 50% of business owners prefer phone calls over methods like emails or in-person drop-ins. Number 2, texting. It's also blowing up as one of the most effective ways to reach new locations. It's quick, simple, and gives people the freedom to respond when it's convenient to them. And with a 98% open rate compared to just 20% for emails, your message is way more likely to get seen. More views equals more chances to lock in a new vending spot. Just keep your text short and direct. Personally, I like to use text for follow-ups after a phone call. Number 3, the classic email. Email gives you the space to include more information, like your pricing, product options, and even testimonials from other locations you worked with. It's not as instant as a call or text, but it's still a solid channel for building credibility. Number 4, DMs. This one's my personal favorite. It's more casual and personal, especially when you're reaching out on platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Sometimes a simple DM can start a convo that leads to a $6,000 a month location, just like what I did. And finally, number 5, in-person visit. From my experience, this is the most effective channel. Visiting the bar or club in person. Just be presentable and bring a business card and just a simple one-page flyer with your vending offer. Sometimes face-to-face is literally all it takes to stand out from the noise. Step 2, finding the right products to stock. In nightlife vending, again, it all comes down to impulse buys. You want items people didn't plan on buying, but the second they see them, they have to grab them. For example, here's what sells best in bars and clubs. Vapes and Zins. They're high demand, high margin, and these are go-to items for a lot of people on a night out. Hangover helpers, hangover prevention gummies, liquid IV, Advil, essentials, portable mini power banks for your phones, gum, mint, tampons, condoms, cologne, perfume, the stuff people forget but need right now. And one of my personal favorites, mystery bags. These are small and fun items wrapped in a surprise bag. They create curiosity and they sell really fast. Your job here isn't to guess. Your job is to give people what they already want. And to do that, hang out at your venues. Seriously, go out on a Friday or a Saturday night, watch what people ask for. Listen for those, man, I wish I had a blank moments. Talk to the staff, bartenders, servers, security. They know what customers are always looking for. You can also use your socials, run a quick poll, post a story, or DM a few people and ask, hey, if you saw a vending machine in a bar, what would you want in it? You don't need to have the perfect product mix from day one. Start with proven sellers, watch what moves, and tweak as you go. Let your customers tell you what they want. Step 3, buy the right type of vending machine. If you're planning to sell age-restricted items like I do, you'll probably want to invest in a smart vending machine with built-in ID verification. Also got to be cashless. That part's non-negotiable. Most people in nightlife spots aren't carrying coins or cash anyway. Now, if the venue is already 21 plus and checks IDs at the door, you might not need ID verification on the machine itself, but do make sure to double check your local laws just to be safe. Choose a machine that fits your products, location, and compliance needs. And that's it. I just walked you through the 3 steps to get started in the nightlife vending business. Now, let me share 2 final tips on how I scaled this vending business into 100 plus nightlife machines across 16 cities and made $21,770 just last week. Number 1, I reinvested the profits from a single machine into more machines and locations. And number 2, I hired a part-time route driver. Each of my machines averages around $1,500 a month in revenue, with my best performing ones hitting up to $6,000 a month. All my machines combined are pulling in about $1 million a year in revenue. And the best part, I only work about 10 hours a week to keep it running. I have someone restocking the machines twice a month, so I'm not doing the heavy lifting myself. And delegating this step has truly saved me a ton of time to focus on sales and help me scale faster. And that's really it. This roadmap took me 6 years to build, and you just got it in under 15 minutes. This is the exact blueprint I used to go from a couple machines to pulling in $21,775 just last week. Now, you can go out and build this on your own, or you can plug into a system that's already proven. I'm currently franchising my nightlife vending machine business called PodPlug, and it's the first nightlife vending machine business in the country. And if you become a franchisee, we've got every step in this video covered for you, from the machines to the inventory to the pre-vetted locations. Here's what you get as a PodPlug franchisee. You get 4 days of in-person, hands-on training at our headquarters in Dallas. Our team also flies out to you in your city to set up your first machines and get them stocked and operating. We also run local campus ambassador programs to keep your sales pipeline hot and constantly generating leads for you. You get a protected territory, which means no other PodPlug franchisees are allowed in your area. You get 24/7 support and coaching for life, and you get quarterly visits. We'll come see you in person in your city 3 to 4 times per year to optimize your setup, grow your sales, and share insider tips that work. And if you're serious about getting started, click the link below in the description. Is this right for everyone? Definitely not. But if you're ready to ditch the 9 to 5 or have a phenomenal side hustle and build a real semi-passive income stream, then this is the fastest path that I know. See you in the next video.